How's it going? Just Average Schmo back on, what is today? Today is the 2nd of June. It is 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So getting a little late in the evening. Luckily I don't have to be up real early tomorrow. Like 6:37 a.m. So I'll probably be up till, I don't know, 11:30 or so, and then I'll go to sleep. Or at least try to. A lot of times I say that and then I'm up for like another hour because I can't, my mind just doesn't shut down. But it is what it is. I'll get up tomorrow, go into work, have a good, full, productive day. Hopefully the I guess say the secretary, or I don't know what her actual title is, but the lady that takes care of a lot of the payroll and odds and ends and business stuff for our company, for our franchises. Hopefully she sees the email I sent today, because in my rush to get to our Sydney location to mow and change the HVAC filters and the belts on the hoods and blah blah blah. After I got out of the kitchen, because I have one clock-in number, but when I clock in, I select either crew or I select maintenance, because I have two different pay rates, but they both go on the same paycheck. So most of the time my maintenance stuff ends up being overtime. So, but yeah, so I clock out when I'm done working, like in the restaurant, and then I clock back in, but then I hit the maintenance button to put it on my maintenance. Well, in my rush to get to the other location today, I forgot to clock in on maintenance. I got to thinking about that once I was there, and I was in the midst of doing stuff, and I think, I don't remember actually clocking in and hitting maintenance. Crap. So when I got back, I basically went up and put in my number like I was going to clock out, but obviously then it clocked me in. And then you have to wait. Once you do that, you have to wait, I think it's like 30 seconds or a minute or something before you can do it again. So I had to wait a minute and then basically clock back out and got my little slip, circled the time where that needed to be changed, and then I sent her an email to say, hey, I need a time alteration because my dumbass forgot to clock back in on maintenance. It happens. I got one of these brains that I think about, I think about everything that I'm going to do for the whole day, like at the same time. And then I end up forgetting to do simple things like clock in and actually get paid. So, but she'll take care of it, so it's all good. Anyway, I came home, ate, was going to do, try to get a couple of little things on our house, but I didn't feel like it. I put in a full day, so came home, ate, been watching YouTube, decided to come up. I bought another, they're on the floor now, but I had to go to a Walmart to get the dog a little thing of her wet food, because I don't want to come home and eat the rest of my pizza and have her just staring at me the whole time like I'm some evil person. So I went and got her one of those Rachel Ray's things so she could have that. Of course, she gulps it down in like 3 minutes flat, and then she's still up there looking at me and pouting because I won't share. But I don't, because it's not healthy for a dog. So, but yeah, so when I went to Walmart, I was like, you know what, I don't really want to spend the money, but let's buy another pack of Donruss Basketball. See if this pack is better than the last pack. The last pack, if you need a quick recap, it has some rookies. I haven't gotten around to looking into these rookies to see what, whether there anybody, that's made a stellar impression. I don't recognize any of the names. Of course, I don't watch a lot of basketball, but the inserts I got a Victor Wembanyama But like I said, last I heard, I think he was injured, so I think a lot of his cards have kind of tanked. That was a franchise feature insert. And then I had a Bomb Squad insert for Luka Doncic. And then I had this like green laser blast, or I don't know what the hell they call him, for Jabari Smith Jr. So yeah, wasn't a very good pack, honestly. So let's hope that this one is better. We shall see. Good thing they're only $8, right? Alright, we have Ben Simmons. Of course, we'll have a lot of base. I need to get... I say this every time, but I need to get top loaders so I can put a lot of these inserts and rookies and parallels and stuff in top loaders and then get them down into my filing cabinet downstairs with all the other ones. Ben Simmons. Klay Thompson. Tyrese Halliburton. Jordan Hawkins. Kobe Buffkin. Anthony Edwards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Or Gilgeous. I'm not sure how you pronounce the middle name there. Jeremy Sochan. Peyton Pritchard. Devin Vassell. Dennis Schroeder. Or Schroeder. The O's got those two little dots over it, so I think there's a certain way you're supposed to pronounce that. But I don't know what it is. Kristaps Porzingis. That's a name. Kevin McCullough Jr. Alright, these are rookies. So that's a rookie. Let's set these over here because I want to sleeve the rookie cards up. Caldwell Ware. I think I've heard that name. Oh, I've heard of this one. Bronny James Jr. Lakers. And Tristan Newton. Alright, let's pull the other base off from the bottom. Brandon Ingram. Bolt. I don't know. Somebody have to comment and let me know about that one. Aaron Nesmith. Jonas Valanciunas. Probably completely butchered that one. Joel Embiid. It's not a very good picture. I mean, which one are they? Which one is he? So he's number 21. Okay, so that's who it's supposed to be of. What kind of picture is that for a card? You can't even see the damn guy. I think the photographer dropped the ball on that one. Pun intended. Andrew Nembhard. Tyler Harrow. Daniel Gafford. Max Struss. Emmanuel Quickly. De'Aaron Fox. Alright, so we should have two inserts. First insert is Great Expectations for Bub Carrington, a rookie. Okay. Second one is a franchise features for Anthony Edwards. And the last card is one of those green lasers or whatever the hell they're called. Miles Turner. Oh well, honestly, I think that yeah, I think that pack wasn't any better than the first pack. But again, it was only $7 or $8, so can't complain too much. Comment down below. What do you think? What was the best card? Do you think were those rookies? Like I said, the one was the one that I said sounded familiar. That Kello Ware, and of course Bronny James Jr. I mean, I know him. He's a decent ball player. But yeah, overall, I mean, again, if I'm lucky, value wise, I might have gotten about what I paid for the pack. But still no downtown. Of course, I don't know. Comment down below if you know. How? What are the odds of pulling like a downtown out of a hanger pack like that? I mean, obviously they list them. They list them on the like the stuff you can pull. But I mean, what is it? It's probably like what, 1 in 50 of them, or 1 in 100, or something like that. So your odds are very, very low for pulling that. I mean, just in general, even like out of like hobby boxes and stuff, I think that's like very, very high odds for, or low odds, I guess it would be, for pulling those out. So I can imagine it's probably even worse for hanger packs like that. But there are people that do. And the fact that they list them on the pack means that somewhere, some of those packs have cards like that in it. I just haven't had the luxury of actually pulling one yet. But honestly, if I was going to pull one, I think I'd rather pull a downtown out of like a football, Donruss football. But maybe I'll try buying. Maybe I'll look and see if I can find some football Donruss packs or hanger packs like that somewhere. The Walmart I normally go to here in Pickwood didn't have. I think the only football they had there when I saw it today was they had some of the wild card like illumination and matte. They had the Phoenix, which if I had the money, I would have bought a Phoenix blaster or a mega box. But I didn't have money. I think that was it. They might have had Prism. Yeah, but they only had like 2 or 3 football. They had a few basketball. And of course, they had a lot of soccer, and I don't know anybody in soccer. I've never followed soccer. I mean, there are certain names I'll recognize, like Pele. Somebody says that, yeah, I remember him. He was a soccer player. Now, would I recognize him if you showed me a picture? Hey, who is this? Yeah, no, I have no clue. Because I never watched soccer. I played soccer for 2 years when I was, I don't know, like 14, 15, somewhere in there. Yeah, after 2 years, I'm like, what? I don't really like this sport. I don't. To be playing it. Nothing against the sport itself. I just, wasn't my thing. So, anyway, I will look and, maybe somewhere here soon, if I find some football packs, I'll buy a couple of those, and maybe we'll pull downtown out of Donruss football. Still have 2 boxes of liquidation goods coming. I have a $100 box, which you're guaranteed to get at least $200 worth of retail or MSRP. And then I bought a $50 box where you're guaranteed to get at least 100 MSRP. So, whenever those get here, we'll be doing those. So, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, comment down below. Comment whatever you want. About the cards, about the weather, whatever. I'll always try to respond in some way to comments. I don't get a lot, but there are like 3 people in particular that tend to comment on a number of my videos. So, it's better than nothing. Yeah. Outside of that, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll find information down below about my business, The Old Treasure Isle. I have a page on Facebook. I sell on Macari, Poshmark, Whatnot, eBay. So, all the information is in the description box. Find me on all those sites. Follow me. Check out my goods. Maybe you'll find something you just absolutely positively have to have. Maybe you'll find multiple things. In which case, you could create a bundle. And if you create a bundle, I normally knock a little bit off of the total price, and you'll save on shipping, because normally you can combine shipping and actually it ends up being a little bit less than paying for them all separately. So check it all out. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so you have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. I'm going to go climb into bed, watch some TV, drink a Mountain Dew. I know that's probably part of my problem right there. Is I'm, at 10 o'clock at night, I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I should probably just be drinking water or something, or like tea or something that'll knock my ass out. But no, I gotta have my Mountain Dew. If I don't have enough caffeine through the day, I'm just not your schmo. So that's it. Till next time. Hey.